So guys, it's me Tahito Man 64 and today we're going to be talking about Roblox. I'm going to be real, you don't need an introduction to Roblox. You probably heard of or seen it before. You probably played it. But we're talking about Roblox Five Nights at Freddy's, something that has existed since 2014 when the game launched. And there have been a ton of Roblox Five Nights at Freddy's games. Some good, some bad. Most of them are role plays or just like recreations of games or their own thing entirely. We're talking about a remake of Five Nights at Freddy's 1 that's so good that it probably can rival a fan game. Before I actually talk about the game itself, I want to talk about the story behind it and how I found it. So I found it as I was building Fazbear Fright in Minecraft again so I could make that video. But then, out of nowhere, my brother told me that there was an official Scott Cawthon Five Nights at Freddy's game on Roblox, and I was like, I have to play it. So I went on to Roblox, and before I seen it, I seen a Fnaf 1 remake. I was like, ooh, this is interesting. And then I looked at it, the trailer looked insane. So I was like, alright, I gotta play this. And lo and behold, I found one of the best Roblox games I've ever played. So we're gonna talk about the costing of the game, where you have a new game thing, a continue, a night 6 button, and then you have the custom night, which you can actually buy early access, but I didn't. You have cheats to make the game easier, and then you have a shop to make the game easier, and you can also donate. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I'm gonna first of all talk about the graphics of this Roblox game. And they're nothing short of amazing. There was true talent put into this game because I've never played a Roblox game that looked this good. Most Roblox games I play look like they could have been on the N64, but this one looks like you could probably play it on the PlayStation 4 and it'll be right at home. If I showed you footage of this game and it didn't have the Roblox logo on there, it would probably look like a fan game, because that's what it looks like. Because this is not even a Roblox game anymore, this is just a fan game at this point, because it just oozes with quality. It's a shame because I feel like this game is getting the attention it deserves, and that's why I'm making this video. Now let's get on to the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty dang identical to Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Where you have to check the lights, close doors, and check cameras. And all the animatronics work almost exactly the same, but I feel like they're a bit harder to deal with because sometimes they will just stay at your door for 2 hours, and then sometimes they're just so fast. By the time you close the camera, you already can't close the door because they're already basically in your office and you just have to accept your death. Foxy is a bit faster than the original game, and Freddy also moves a lot faster because in the old game you could usually basically lock him on the stage for as long as possible, but in this one you can't. He'll move by like 1 a.m. on night 5, and this game gets super intense. You have to literally be on your toes for everything because of how intense this game gets. And also I feel like the ambience is really good because on some nights there's like thunderstorms and it's terrifying because I think something's at my door. And when I first played this game, I was terrified because the animatronics, when they're down your hallway, have this heartbeat noise, and it is terrifying, and it brings up your fight or fight response to 100%. So when they're at the door, you're actually screaming. Because originally when I played this game on night 1, I didn't record the footage because I was seeing how good the game was. Golden Freddy spawned night 1, and I've never been able get Golden Freddy back, and it's disappointing because that was some great RNG. And the office looks a bit different from Five Nights at Freddy's 1. It looks like a mix between FNAF Plus and Five Nights at Freddy's 1, which I think it looks really good. And you can even turn on the monitors on the desk, which is something really cool that the person didn't have to add to the game. So I forgot to mention in this section of the video that when you die in this game, you get hints on how you deal with the animatronics. And also the jump scare animations in this game is really good and really cool. That's about it. Continue watching the video now. But this game is great, and one thing I can say is pretty weird is it doesn't have the end screen when you beat Night 5. You get the star, but you don't get the newspaper. So, editing Taquito Man 64 here, I for some odd reason said newspaper when it's actually a check. So, I'm here to reconcile that mistake. It's a check, not a newspaper. You can go on to watching the video now. And yeah, overall this is a pretty good Roblox game that I recommend you to play for yourself, because it's just that good. And this person's even making a remake of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and I'm gonna be there no matter what. That's about it for me. This is your host, Taquito Man 64. See you all on the next one. Goodbye.